right there, go!
As we showed you last night on ABC 7 at 10, the Texas Department of Public Safety is putting an emphasis on bringing together its various departments so they train together and create better synergy. That type of training is a focal point here in the borderland across all agencies, with dozens represented here in El Paso. Given El Paso's unique geographical location, any number of law enforcement agencies and officers could respond to a call. Recently, I spent multiple days embedded in a multi-agency active shooter training course. The goal for law enforcement to be better equipped to keep you safe. It's a special report you'll see only on ABC 7. The call could come at any moment. Good shot, good shot. And every scenario presents different challenges.
Go, go, go.
Making this training lifelike is crucial.
Help him out, help him out.
Your heart rate is up.
Come with us, go with us.
You're nervous.
You ready?
You're walking into the unknown. You're hearing gunshots.
Put your hands up.
Slow down, breathe, scan.
This is the Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training, or ALERT, Level 1.
Going hot, on you guys.
Headquartered at Texas State University in San Marcos, ALERT is the national standard for active shooter response training.
Is he down? Does he need more rounds? No.
Look, coming in, look, coming in.
Danny Perez is an instructor from Amarillo, but in town for a week teaching the course at Canutillo Elementary School.
We tell them it's going to be very chaotic.
What's my immediate action plan?
But just realize that all that chaos can be controlled if you control yourself a little bit better.
And we pick him up.
That's the message he's sharing with more than 24 officers representing 11 agencies spanning from Odessa to Doña Ana County. The group going through dozens of simulations from building approach to breach and into the unknown.
Okay, so the team is making its way down the hallway right now. There's an IED in the corner. They're about to enter the room here where there's a hostage situation and a bomb in the room.
I got one down.
With unpredictability in every scenario, ALERT teaches 3 consistent objectives.
We're gonna bring 2 more in.
The first one is stop the killing, which means stop the threat. The next one is stop the dying. How can we stop the people that, or help the people that have been injured, whether it be tourniquets, until we can get them to our third goal, which is rapid evacuation.
Coming through, blue.
Where we can get them to an actual trauma center where they hopefully get the treatment they need.
These simulations preparing law enforcement for days like this.
I was at home watching television when the news popped up.
This is still an active scene. Do not go in this area.
At that time, we had initial reports of 3 active shooters with AK-47s.
Keep going.
Hudspeth County Deputy Carlos Chaparro responded to the Cielo Vista Mall on August 3rd, arriving shortly after 11 a.m.
There were still some reports of an active shooter there.
He says his memories of that day are with him every day, a symbol of that day in the form of a patch on his uniform.
It represents the officers who actually responded as a unity, as a brotherhood. A little bit more closer just in regards to the mass shooting, because, I mean, El Paso's never had one.
Others we spoke with who responded on August 3rd still unable to talk about what they saw that day. What we saw was a massive response from dozens of agencies, and that's what also makes the ALERT training so crucial.
This has increased my awareness that all agencies need to come together to train together, because we do have to respond together.
You, come here.
The methodology that everyone has is a little bit different.
It's not going to be necessarily the guy that you work with every day. It may be a guy you have never seen before from across town, from another agency, from a federal agency that shows up.
A course like this, it helps us to get in the same line of communication when we do respond to a scene.
Agencies coming together to respond together for the people in the borderland.
We want them to know that they're safe. We're always training day in and day out.
El Paso is safe, and we need to continue to feel safe. And as a law enforcement official, it is my priority to help people continue to feel safe. This is our community, and we're not going to let people make us feel unsafe in our own homes.
And we blurred some of the video in the piece because some of those agents in the training were undercover. Now, tomorrow on ABC 7 at 10, the final part of my active shooter response series, I'll take you inside the Active Attack Integrated Response Course, or AIR. That training is described to me as cutting edge, bringing in fire, EMS, and dispatch to train with law enforcement. Estella?